Alright guys, things have gotten way worse. Soul just dropped their Google document. Lucas Berry's now caught up in it, and another skin has been scrapped because of this. Let's break it all down. So, Lucas Berry, a well-known member of the Forsaken community on Twitter, has come under heavy backlash from many people. It first started with him just being an annoyance online, but things have now escalated far beyond the original criticism. As of now, a huge Google document from Soul Dravenlove has been released, which I'll probably go over in another video. But to quickly summarize the part where Lucas Berry was mentioned, he allegedly gave a quote to Soul, claiming they had been in contact for the last 3 months and that other people, including Hitoko and Basil, knew about it. Lucas also claimed that he was never friends with Soul, but only stayed in contact to help Soul reach others for personal, private matters. He later apologized, calling it a slight association. Hitoko responded to this, explaining that Lucas was only involved with Forsaken to gather information from Soul and Ava, who were both dumping info onto him to then be passed on to Hitoko so he'd know what was happening. Now that all of this has come out, both Hitoko and Basil have said they no longer want to associate with him. Hitoko mentioned that they had tried to get Lucas to cut Soul off, but despite this, Lucas continued to stay in contact with them. However, some people have called out Hitoko, with Lucas being an informant, with them saying this isn't a spy film and that Hitoko is spineless for not making stronger decisions. Others argued it wasn't right to send Lucas to spy on PR**auditors. Lucas later leaked an entire list of people who allegedly knew about his contact with Soul but never spoke up about it, saying he would go in depth about who knew what in his response. People mentioned in the list, such as Sharkylio, Imperfect, and Deviled Fish, were quick to prove that Lucas was wrong, accusing him of shifting blame and trying to deflect attention away from himself and towards Soul. Deviled Fish even shared DMs showing Lucas defending Ava's allegations just because she had bought him food, specifically Wingstop. Deviled Fish also revealed they had tried convincing Lucas to stop associating with Soul and Ava, but Lucas refused, insisting that Ava wasn't a terrible person. This whole situation is disgusting, with Lucas still choosing to associate with Soul and Ava then after everything that's happened. He should have cut ties long ago, especially after knowing their past and realizing they were manipulating him. Who's in the wrong here? So there was a skin for John Doe called Hello, which was teased a while ago but still hasn't been released since then. As of now, this skin has officially been scrapped by its creator, Infree, who no longer wants to associate with Forsaken. We got to see several of the scrapped from this skin before it was cancelled. It featured walking and idle animations, a digital footprint animation, and even custom animations for corrupt energy activation and executions when killing survivors, all of which included unique facial expressions. We also got a showcase of the animations for the movesets, including a punch, stun concept, and another concept combining all the animations together in their rough stages before being fully polished. Additionally, Guest 1337 was supposed to receive a skin with different animations, and this skin had a custom intro and even an outro. There were even plans for multiple characters to appear in the corners of your screen when using this skin. An entire release video was also planned, showcasing Hello, Guest, and Noli, until Guest mysteriously disappears, with all of them eventually being captured.
Yep.
There was also a BF and GF Shedletsky, referencing Friday Night Funkin', along with a 007 character that never made it into the collab. The project even had a custom chase theme by Lex, which you can still listen to, but it's sad to see all of this content scrapped. It's honestly crazy how much effort was put into this skin only for it to be cancelled, but it makes sense, especially with the not wanting to fund Soul or be associated with Forsaken at this time. A lot of the community doesn't want to see the skin go to waste and hopes it'll appear in another game. People have been very understanding about its cancellation, knowing the circumstances. This could have easily been one of the best skins in Forsaken, possibly the first to 0.5D skin in the game, similar to Paper Mario, with animations built from multiple angles. Please don't send any hate to Infree, as they clearly put a lot of effort into making this skin happen. Would this have been one of the best skins in Forsaken?
Man, I'm dead.
Also, with this sneak peek of Veronica, people are calling out Hytoko for showcasing it to avoid talking about the 25% and how Forsaken follows an entire cycle that many agreed with. However, a lot of people called them out for being a douchebag and just complaining, since the Forsaken team is still working on the game. But even this reply led to more backlash, with some pointing out that Forsaken always seems to update right after drama, and that it keeps happening while Soul is still getting paid. Essentially, they're saying every dev should stop working on the game because of Hytoko. With Inactive responding, explaining the reasoning behind this cover-up theory, pointing out that the 2xXP event dropped at the same time and that the only new Veronica info was released after around 2 months of silence. However, others argued that the devs can't do much due to the NDA. It's a legal situation that definitely takes time to resolve. So while some people believe they're avoiding the issue, others are saying, what else can they do? Which is fair, since the devs can't really do much except wait to get rid of Soul, and that requires hard evidence of him breaking the NDA. On the other hand, some fans suggested ways to handle it better, like making a Discord announcement to inform everyone where their money is going, since that's the main platform the devs use to communicate. True, we haven't seen much Veronica content until now, but this could have been scheduled months back, just like the new update that was already planned to release on September 3rd. Do you think all of these sudden updates are ruining Forsaken's reputation? No. There was a very popular tweet about a possible Dandy's World collab with Forsaken. Jackie noticed that the owner of Dandy's World, Quell, had posted a private server link to play Forsaken with others. This post led to some speculation that the collab might not happen because of a rule set in the Forsaken Discord server some time ago about not mentioning Dandy's World. Even though now Forsaken's Discord server is read-only, we did get a response from Basil, who mentioned that she doesn't even know why the rule exists, and that they actually met Quell at RDC. So there is real potential for the collab to happen, because they're awesome. But this potential collab has caused a lot of backlash, with people saying they will quit playing Forsaken, and many really do not want it to come. It even caused a user to point out how the fans are beefing when both games had PDFs running them at one point. Forsaken really can't catch a break. Every time things start to calm down, something else happens. Hopefully this whole Soul situation finally ends soon. Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.